Hello there, I hope you're well. It's a beautiful evening. It's mid-January and I'm doing a bit of hammock camping tonight. First time I've ever hammock camped in winter, so this is going to be a new experience. Just to add to that, I'm also trying out a new hammock. Now for those of you that have followed some of my hammock camping videos and watched them, you'll know that I've generally favoured the Overmont, which is double layered and has a midge net. And I fancied doing something with an open top. So this is it. Let's get it set up, eh? I have bought a spare hammock with me just in case this one fails. Look how tiny this is. This is also an open top hammock, so there's no midge net with this one either, or mosquito net. And this is the Unigear one. This is an Overmont one. And yeah, by comparison, it's tiny, but that's because there's only one layer. But first of all, I'm going to set my tarp up. I have set this tarp up a bit lower than I would do normally, and that's to try and keep a bit of wind out. Right, let's sort the hammock out. So it does come with tree straps, tree huggers. So the aim is to get this set up with the carabiner underneath the tarp. Too low. Way too low. There we go. Well, it's taking my weight without any issue, so I'm going to consider that a bonus. Right, let's get the bedding in. It does feel very thin. Now, I don't have an underquilt, so I'm going to be putting in, as the first layer, this British Army Goretex Bivvy, and it's got some foam in. And this is what I'm using instead of an underquilt. It's a Polish Army swag mat, and this is the down version. So this is full of feathers. So as you can see, there's the Goretex Bivvy underneath, and then there's the Polish swag mat on top. Now in terms of warmth, this, I'm hoping, will be the pièce de résistance. Inside this very large stuff sack is a Dutch Army M90 sleeping bag. Again, Army surplus. And this one, again, has Gore-Tex around it. Because what I've also got now is the Gore-Tex Bivvy that goes with this bag. And should the worst come to the worst, I can always sleep on the mat, on the floor, in the bivvy. And of course, one of the great things about this Gore-Tex Bivvy is the centre zip, which when you're hammocking makes getting in and out an awful lot easier. So there we have the setup for tonight. Unigear, very thin hammock, and the Dutch Army M90, Polish swag mat, Gore-Tex Bivvy bag with some foam in. I should be warm enough in that, I reckon, but time will tell. So the sun will be setting shortly, and yeah, I need to get a bit more firewood prepped. I've got to say, this little chainsaw that I got from Overmont is performing way better than I thought it would. It's hard work, but it's effective. Well, at least the fire's going now, and that's about as much donkey work as I can realistically do, considering it's now dark. Yeah, don't want to be taking any risks with sharp implements in the dark, but I am starting to get hungry. But before tea, I don't think it'd be too out of order to have a little snifter, right? Got some rum, got some Coke, and on the plus side, I don't have the bad influence of oldest friend to get me too drunk. Sorry, oldest friend, but you know it's true, even though you'd say it was me. What I would say though, in response to that, is who bought the bottle of rum last time? Ooh! So while I'm having a drop of piratey nectar, what I will just say is, I apologise if there's any clattering on the microphone. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go today, and there's laces knocking about and so on, and there might be some rustling from my coat. So if there is, apologies for that. But yeah, I thought while I'm having a drop of piratey nectar and making slurping noises into the microphone, I thought I'd do a few little shout outs, because I've already mentioned oldest friend. Hey, top fan, how you doing? And Roadkill, I wonder if you'll watch this one. That'll be an interesting one. Bobby Dazzler, he says he watches them all. So hey, Bobby, Bobby. I don't know what I'm saying there. All right, Darren, Daz. And yeah, we need to plan some more paddles in. So, who out of the kayaking bunch? Because I've got used to doing shout-outs on the kayaking videos. So Claire, are you watching this? Let me know if you are. Dave, Simon, Graham, Norman, John Paulson, the Himalayan rider, Mark in Gatorland, Matt, Mart, won't see any ducks today. Ooh. Who else? Have I missed anybody? Said John, Dave. I've probably missed somebody. If I've missed you, tell me off in the comments. Anyway, hello. So the purpose of today, as I say, is to try out this new hammock. And I feel as though I'm going to be quite warm in it. Time will tell, eh? Not going to be doing an awful lot tonight. Cooking some tea, and then I'm going to settle in and watch some stuff on my phone. I've got a few videos on my phone that I can watch and see how cosy I get. I'm just going to burn this firewood out because I've not chopped an awful lot, and then settle down for the night. I'm going to see my mum tomorrow, so I might include a little clip of her at the end. Who knows? But anyway, I hope you're all well. Hello to all you subscribers, new and old. And if you like what I'm doing, say hello in the comments. It's always good to chat to people. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. Piratey goodness. Said it before and I'll say it again. These mesh fire pits, absolutely brilliant. I got these little silicone cups to try out while I was out and about, and they're really quite cool. They fold flat, and I just thought it'd be better than drinking out of the titanium stuff. Quite like them, and they've got quite a wide base at the bottom, so they look like they're going to be really unstable, but surprisingly they're not. And it's full of piratey goodness. Right, I'm on my third campsite run. I've not cooked tea yet. It's 6:20. I'm going to cook that in a bit. But I'm feeling a little bit merry and happy. So I thought I'd let you into one of my campsite secrets. So one of the things I sleep in is a pair of girls' jeggings. Yeah, I don't sleep in my trousers. It's always made the lads laugh when I'm out. I always put some sort of like skin tight stuff on and a thermal vest. Right? So what I'm going to do now, because these are now cold. These have been in my rucksack for quite a while. So what I'm going to do now to warm them up for when I do get into bed, sorry there's going to be some microphone noise here. Apologies for that. Battery went in the camera, not quite sure where I got to. Apologies for any microphone noise. What I was saying was I keep my jeggings and my t-shirt inside my coat. I keep them inside my coat because then they warm up with my body heat. Top tips from more than just a cleaner. Yeah, thank God that's the last rum, eh? Well, the piratey goodness is all gone. Well, I say all gone. It's all gone with the dilution rate, but there's still a little bit of piratey goodness left. Nevertheless, it's gone 7 o'clock. There's not an awful lot of firewood left. So maybe I really ought to cook tea. For tonight's culinary goodness, also known as slop, we've got pasta sauce, cheese leek and ham. And into that, there's going to be some chicken in white wine sauce. How posh am I? And the slop is a go. I just want to be clear about something. I know that when I go out and I joke about cooking slop, right, I know that none of this looks pretty. But the point is, it tastes great and you're not going to die. And isn't that the main thing? Is making sure that you survive and it's okay? I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy this. Oh yeah! I've even come posh tonight. I bought a bowl. Hell yeah! As I say, tastes great. Chicken, pasta, chicken and leek and cheese. Oh hell, that was good. Yep, it's knocking on for 8:30 and the fire pit is getting close to an end. So I'm going to turn in soon. You know it's getting close to ending the fire pit when it's time to burn the pokey stick. Go on, who's the same as me? Who has a pokey stick? You get a stick and you just use that one to poke the fire and then eventually it's like, yeah, it's time to burn that. And I'm getting close to burning that. And by the time I burn that, it'll be time to climb into the hammock. Well, that took a little bit of doing, but I'm in. Right, okay. And there's a lot of hammock in this. Like on both sides, there's a lot of hammock. So I've got plenty of room. And yeah, see you in the morning. Hopefully nothing drastic will have happened in between. Cheerio. Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock. It's very still. About 2 degrees at the minute. And the power bank / clock / temperature gauge is currently just charging up the microphones on my camera. And I'm just laid here enjoying the stillness. Sun's just starting to come up. I think you can see the frost on that field. And I don't really want to get out of here because I'm too cosy. I'm just so cosy. Well, the coffee's on, and I've decided I still didn't want to get out my sleeping bag, so I'm sat in the hammock, still in it. Absolutely beautiful morning. Got everything packed away just about. There's the Bergen with final bits just waiting to go in. There's my chair with a few bits on here, just airing out the ground sheet tarp. The hammock I've left up for a second, and there's my food bag with all the rubbish on top. Now, this hammock, you can see I've just timed everything right because the wind's just starting to get up. So the sleeping bag's just in there, just weighting this down at the moment. I have to say, for the money, this is incredibly well made. One of the advantages to this little thing is if you put a little bit of weight in there, you can actually fling that over you in the night, just to keep a little bit of the wind off you and so on, a bit more protection, because this hammock is so big. I am impressed. I have no idea how long it'll last. As I say, it is a single skin and it isn't ripstop. Well, that's me about done and ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I've had quite a fun night actually. I've never hammocked in winter, always wanted to do that, and took a gamble trying out this new hammock in the process. So if you have enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, by all means subscribe. It costs you nothing, it just means you get a notification whenever I upload another video. How awesome is that? Because I know you don't like to miss out. Right, you take care of yourself. Cheerio, thanks for watching. Sometimes you've just got to cheat for breakfast. Get a coffee and a hot steak pie and a hot sausage roll. Oh yeah.